No audio. There we go. See, it's always good to check. Always good to check. Now we've got now we've got audio. Now we've got music. Hey, I see we got Victor in the chat. Welcome. It's a well-oiled machine. Oh my God, it is hot. It is hot tonight. Oh boy, it is. We have got like just a heat wave down under where we are. It is hot every day. I hate summer. I hate hot days. And every day it's like, oh, I should go outside. It's a beautiful day out there. It's like, nope. I don't want to go outside. Don't want to go outside at all. I want to stay inside. Paint my dragons. That's right. This guy. We got no lights. We got no lights. Where's yeah. Dragons for days here. Where am I? I don't know. We're playing around with the camera setup tonight. This is the time to do it. All right, but we're painting. We're going back to the Tiamat well tonight. Yes. Hopefully all that audio is coming through all right now. Yeah, every button means something else on this controller now. So if I push something wrong, then it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I think there was some kind of update or something. There's those updates. There's updates coming through. All the heat driving me mad. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, we are furiously working on a lot of stuff, and we get coming close to the end of school holidays as well. Don't tell the kids, but I'm excited because finally I'll be able to get some bloody work done. It's been come in out. Just I'll touch it a little bit, come back and stuff, but now they're going back to school. They're going back to school soon after this summer holidays, and it will be full gear again. We did have a big kind of push before Christmas of a whole bunch of filming stuff for that new intro. If you haven't seen the new intro, there is it's on the channel, which is going to be the new just kind of direction for the channel. So I'm making a whole bunch of new visuals, new little outros, little musical stings and stuff. So it's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's taking a while just because it's just me here editing, filming, controlling microphones and stuff, and hopefully it's all working. I see Victor in the chat, so we are all here. I definitely should have checked. I turned it off. They did the old off and on kind of trick. Cheers. Anyway, we are working on some more visuals and stuff for the Patreon as well. So there's going to be some new stuff coming in for that. Some new, we're doing some whole new way of doing the Wall of Fame and stuff, and there's going to be some cool little story kind of things they're kind of weaving in for the Patreon, kind of the world of Atmoseeker with its mansion and everything, and that's it's been exciting to start to see it finally start to come together. You got a little taste of it in that intro and stuff, so I would love to break down that intro as well, because there are a lot of shots in there that you kind of they're on screen for all of 2 seconds, and then it's gone. And it's kind of I kind of get what those guys from miniature making or special effects back in the day, they'd make a model or something, and then we just blow it up. And it's on screen for all of 2 seconds, and that shot took weeks of preparation and stuff to make. There's a few shots in that new intro that were just that took that took weeks to make the models. There's this bit on screen where I'm just driving a van for all of 2 seconds. I had to make the model for the van, had to make all the moving background. What the hell is going on tonight? Are we back? Did we lose it? We lost one of that. Drop the frame. No connection. I don't know. We're gonna have to deal with something. It's back now. Sunspots or something. Hello, Gangakoza. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, we are dropping out like crazy here. Hang on. We'll be back in a second. I'm gonna just try like rebooting things here. I don't know what's going on here. I feel like we're back now. Everything, I think, must be the heat or something. The sun waves coming through, just burst in the transmission. I don't know. Hey, well, let's start from the top again. I think that's probably for the best. I'm just gonna refresh this thing, make sure we get the most coming through. I think so. I think it's working. I got the chat. Chat is back. Oh. Let me know if it's coming through all right. It looks like we're all green now. So, let's start from the start again. Hey everyone, this is Monday night stream on Atmoseeker where we fight the system. I think it's the system is just like trying to bring us down. But we're back. We're back. I better start painting this this dragon before I get cut off again. So we're back. We're back on the Tiamat tonight. I'm just gonna get back into it. I reckon that's what we're gonna do. I think so. I think this everything's out of whack. Sorry, folks. We've got we got something here. What's this? This isn't working. Come to me for all the crazy special effects and stuff, and nothing works. Nothing works tonight. It will though. Oh, everything's disconnected. I think. Is that one? No. Okay. I'm not messing around with that. We got it. It's all working. Kind of. Oh, all right. Well, we were still working on the Tiamat here. Actually, let's just switch to that guy, because this one's been fair effort. I reckon we've been working on it for a while, and I've done a little bit off camera. So I think last time we left it, we were. I'm just watching in case it cuts out again. I think it's okay. I think it's settled. Shout out in chat if it looks like it's all good. It's all good now. But yeah, we so last time I reckon we did the white head of the dragon of Tiamat here. Coming closer. And we did the green head as well. And I thought I had botched the green head quite a bit, but I'm actually quite liking a lot of the colors there. for it. So the last one is going to be this red head in the middle for the red dragon. And I had done the whole thing in this kind of like maroon kind of color and stuff, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna have to pick up some of the like bone kind of ivory like horns here and stuff. So I've gone back in here and I've put in just airbrushed some like very light like tan and stuff. And I've brought it in over some of this this breast and stuff here, all the way down to the tail and stuff. So it was very light before, and these horns were all very dark and stuff. So I've gone through, lightened it up. So I'm hoping to come through with a couple of speed paints here, try and give a little bit more dynamicness, I guess, to it. I actually reckon, probably looking at it, definitely gonna have to like dry brush some things onto this thing, I reckon. And I've done a little whites of the eyes as well. So that was a little bit off camera. I put a little bit of the eyes on the blue guy and the white guy and the green guy and the black dragon. There we go. And I'm not sure what color to do all these like tail spikes and stuff down the back. Like, do I go something like these kind of like more ivory colors or something? Is it something I'm going to worry about tonight? Given that we've had all these like technical issues and stuff, I don't know. Yeah, we might just wrestle with the head tonight. See how that goes. So, what are we going to do? Where we're gonna start this. I almost want to get like we need a little bit of reference, I reckon. I'm gonna just pull up Tiamat here. We're gonna have a look. Go Google it. Tiamat. We could even look at the Loot Studios ones. There we go. What have other people done? Oh, some people have gone quite yellow on that. Let's see. Go. Ugh. So very got some pretty, like a lot of these photos are probably going to be from the front. Actually want to see a lot of the like underside and stuff. Oh, and see like the back. It's cool to see the back actually. I like that actually. They've gone pretty black and tan on that back. It's quite desaturated though. Curious to kind of see. Okay, so yeah, I reckon we could like just dry brush like a little bit of like orange or something, just kind of lighten up some of those scales, like a burnt orange. That's quite good. Yeah, because the whole thing is just kind of this red, kind of grey and stuff. I kind of want to add a little bit more kind of like depth to it. So maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, all right. That's cool. We will do that. Oh, that's actually a cool shot. I like that shot. I wonder if that's a model or that's some kind of 3D thing. All right. We will go with that, I reckon. Very good. So I'm going to need a little bit of a palette here to get dry brushing up. I've got the perfect paint for it too, the perfect color, which would be like a burnt orange. Actually, the only problem is it's not like a miniature paint, it's like a craft paint. But I only want to do like a little bit of dusting on it. Maybe I can mix up a couple of other paints. Try and get a little bit of an effect going. You can try doing like that. It's very hot in here. Yeah, we've had a bit of a heat wave going in Australia, in Melbourne. I don't even know if we're coming through right now. Actually, might double check that. This. Yeah, we're live. Okay, it's working. Good. Just wanted to double check that was all working. Yeah, man. All right. Off to a rough start tonight, I think. But maybe we can salvage something here. I think. So I'm just taking a little bit of white, and I'm mixing in some of this. What is that? Fire Giant Orange. Let's see if I can. I probably put way too much white there. See that? That color's not too bad. So I'm mixing some of that. I like the kind of high pigment of these speed paints. Probably just made way too much of this stuff though. What are you doing, Seb? You've got limited supplies here. We're gonna completely go nuts with this. But this color's kind of working for me. It's a bit more of a peach though. I want a bit more of a deeper orange. I don't know what I can do. Because I do have like a burnt orange somewhere. Burnt red. You never work out how to cook it. Yeah, because this kind of the color I was thinking that's a lot more. It's a lot more saturated than the other one. Yeah, this one's too white. All right, we're gonna wash that off. I think. See if we can make that a little better, I reckon. I wonder if I could just use this one. I was just worried about the pigment size on it, I guess. That color's a lot better though. Can we see that color a bit? Well, we can see it there. Yeah, the other one's way too desaturated, I reckon. Let's see if we can get... Maybe we should just like do a little test patch or something. Don't mind it though. Maybe we do go a bit wetter or something. Or let's do a little try. I'm gonna go straight on the face, or should I try going somewhere else in case of a mistake? Yeah, maybe. I don't know how. I'm just gonna go very lightly. Yeah, if I go very lightly, it's pretty good. It's kind of giving a little bit of that orangey depth. I like that. Alright, we'll go with that. It's gonna be gentle with it, I guess. I don't like that. It was all right down here, unlike the red scales. Oh, maybe it's because I'm getting very, very gentle with it. A little bit more. Yeah, that's good. There's a bit of a matte finish to this paint too, so it's gonna help take a little bit of that shine off, I reckon. But I guess if I go too light on things, a wash will always save me. But I am liking a little bit of that depth in there. That's good. Yeah, because it was looking quite desaturated I reckon, with a lot of that. I don't know. It's not a maroon. It's kind of like a very pastel maroon. I actually am kind of excited just to see a lot of this. I don't know. It's been just a solid color for months of just this maroon ready kind of color. It'd be good to kind of like start adding to it. Although if I'm gonna wash on this stuff too, you have to be aware of that. I don't know. I feel like painting this one is going to be a lot of just like layer after layer after layer. Oh, I've definitely lost something there. Hang on. Give me a sec. Something fell down from the camera. Got it. Nailed it. This is going to be, this is a small brush, so it's going to take a while. I don't know where I'm going with this camera here. Okay, good, very good. As long as we're kind of light on it, I guess you could just kind of like build it up a fair bunch. Yeah, I don't know. Keep building it up, I guess. Boy, I want it to be red, so I don't want to go too, too orangey. At the same time, I like it getting a little bit of that variation to it, which is nice. And this is actually kind of good to, I don't know the like recipe for like, because I got the rest of the body and the wings and stuff too, and that is all kind of the reddish dragon colors. So I guess it's kind of good to kind of keep that in mind going further. Because I'll have to work that across into the everything. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell there, but there definitely is. Hang on, there we go. There is definitely a little bit more there. I kind of wonder if I should get a little bit of red or something, or am I going to build on top of this with a bunch of the speed paint type stuff? I'm wondering if I'm being a little bit too subtle. maybe. I do definitely still want it to be like a red dragon though, not an orange dragon. But I did notice that on a lot of the other ones, it was a lot more kind of tan around the lips in front. I actually didn't quite like that too much, so although maybe I'm not sure what color I'll do these horns and back spikes. I'm tempted to go something a bit more dark, a bit more black, although on the other ones I have gone a bit more of that bone color. So yeah, maybe I'll grab a little bit of that tan. Let's see if we can work that out. So we've got not that one, sand golem. Yeah, we'll mix that with a little bit of white. See if that helps me. Perhaps it will. Yeah, it's not bad. It's gonna give me a nice little tan color. That'll do it. Probably could be lighter actually. It's a good start though. Ooh, it's definitely too thick on there. I want it to be lighter. You know what? I actually quite like the lighter spikes. I thought they were going to be dark. It's getting quite dusty, this guy. I wonder if I'm definitely going to need some more, I don't know, contrast paint. I guess it would be to kind of bring this back a bit. Let me grab a different brush, I reckon. Never mind that. I think I will add a bit to that. I thought if I wet it up a bit, it'll blend, but that's more that it needs to blend to something, doesn't it? Okay, we could do this. is so hot in here. It is, it is distracting. I'm not sure how long we can cook for. We'll try. We'll try. I mean, it's kind of fitting. We're working on the red dragon in this heat. God damn, it's hot. Alright, I reckon I'm just trying to pick out some things here. I feel like I'm just putting in like that filling in kind of stage, or just like some colors and stuff, and then we're gonna hit it with some contrasty things to help blend it all together a bit. At least that's the thought. Oh, what color is that green one? It's a bit of a mix, actually. So we've got, it's using some of this, that's not it. I believe we used a mix of these three, was it? Let me see if I can find them. That's it. We got it. The green is a mix of... I've been doing this thing where you kind of like grab a few speed paints and you just kind of like wet blend them on. So these ones, Malignant, Absolution, and a bit of that Sand Golem, I guess, to kind of, I don't know, you kind of like mix it in a bit, and some of those like more tanned areas. But yeah, it was just a mix of those three. Gonna get that cool green effect. I was worried it was too bright green, but I think it worked out okay. So this is from version 1 of the speed paints. So I'm not sure if they sell it anymore, but it may definitely get good bang for buck on these guys. Well, my paint is drying so fast. That's how hot it is in here. Whew. So, like I definitely should have brought out the old wet palette tonight, I reckon. I've got it down there. I haven't soaked it in a while though. Maybe I should. I have a bad habit of forgetting about that wet palette. It get all moldy on me. I'm not exactly sure what my approach is with this guy. I think my approach to this whole dragon has been just keep adding, and then we'll see if we need to like take anything away or anything, like reprime it. So far I've been pretty lucky. I haven't had to repaint anything. I thought I had to was gonna have to repaint stuff for like the blue guy, but since it dried and everything, it's really kind of toned down quite a bit. And I assume once again hit it with like a wash or something, it'll all tie together. Probably my least favorite of how all the heads have come together is probably the black one. I don't know why, but it's got, despite using all the same like speed paints on everything, that one is just super glossy. It's more of a satin finish, but yeah, it's just got more of a sheen to it. I wonder if that's just something to do with like the type of, I don't know, like the darker speed paints. Does it just have a bit more of that kind of effect in it, or I don't know. That doesn't look like a redhead. Hello, Takamui. Good to see ya. Yeah, we're on the red head, the red dragon head. It's getting there. It's starting to be more of a painted thing. Just as I focus here, I'm painting this one. But it didn't have the horns painted tonight, and now it does. We had quite a few technical difficulties tonight getting the stream going, but we made it. I didn't give up. I have given up in the past sometimes if we have like too many technical issues, but not tonight. Tonight we kept with it. Yes, progress. We've almost got all the heads done. Yeah, I do want to add a little bit of like a glow or something to the head, to the eyes. Sorry. I want to get just some like red paint or something fleshy. I don't know. But we did a whole bunch of like airbrushing off camera. This was just during the week. We did, yeah, you can see down here, that is all a bit lighter. We even have a little bit of like shading and stuff right there in the crotch region. Yeah, a little bit of these. You can see a little bit of that dark kind of shading throughout there. And there was a little bit of touch up on like the wings and stuff, just because I had put way too much paint together to do like the horns. I was like, well, may as well start touching up some of the other bits. It's actually not looking too bad. I kind of want to just come through a little bit and touch up some of the blending, I think, on some of that. Yeah. You got an airship to paint. Can't get around to doing it, but now I cannot postpone it anymore. And I finally started Spelljammer campaign. Like this is it for me. Like I have some big projects like this, and the streams are great because it kind of helps keep me. But like what do you call it? I can't let you guys down, so I gotta keep working on it. But it's especially with like a big project like this, like it's big miniature. You gotta just be forgiving on yourself of just like, yeah, it's gonna take time. I think if you just kind of like, I've learned that you just take tiny little steps. That's all I can afford to do. Just a tiny bit, a little bit of thing. You come into the garage. You kind of like, all right, I'm gonna do that, and that's today's progress of everything. That's all we did. We just did this, and then the next day you do that, and then the next day this, and then after a while, it's done. But man, God, it is. You don't get that hit, straight away. Of oh man, with all those people that have all that like spare time, and motivation, that they kind of like, I'm gonna sit down for several hours and then do this to completion. And they must get like a huge hit at the end of just like, oof. Oh my God. 1 meter long. We do have an airship up there that's about that size as well, actually. It's somewhere. And mine's not painted. Mine's not painted either. Thanks, man. We're in the same club of having non-painted airships. Can I show you this? This one was from from Phoenix Foundry, I think. They had a Kickstarter a while back, and I did stuff for their like Galewind campaign and stuff. There's a video on the channel that shows a whole bunch of that stuff. And you can see the airship. Man, it helps if you 3D print stuff in like close colors to what they are in the end. Can I get it? There we go. It's up there. I can't. We gotta go up. Go up. 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 It's up there. Yeah, there we go. He's huge. He's you can kind of see him in the shadows there. Unpainted still, but he's in brown filament and stuff. And that, yes, you can see the shelf. That I'm gonna put my arm there for like. That's yeah. So I feel like we're kind of similar scale ships. Thankfully, I don't need it for anything right now. But yeah. One day though, one day we'll get there. That we'll need it. Smaller, digestible chunks, little bites, little yeah, that's right. Dark Kamui ended up doing some priming on the Dragon Head trophy mount. Interesting. Need some thicker, cheap primer to help smooth out the layer lines. Interesting. Yeah. I've seen a lot of folks use like some resin and stuff as well, like UV resin on like a print, especially if it's like. But I wonder if that's more for like helmets and stuff that are just like, it is just dome over the top of it or something. And they just kind of like gloss over it with like some UV resin and then cure it. And it's this nice like smoothness to it. But I have heard that with some prints and stuff, you just got like spray prime, sand, prime. I need to assess the Bunnings choices one day for primers. I've mostly used, because I frequent Bunnings myself as well. This is the one I use quite a bit. Oh, it's the all flat grey Rust-Oleum. What we got? Yeah, this guy I use quite a bit. I think you could get quite a few coats on it or something with this. And I've used it quite a bit for like models and stuff like this. This is primed in it actually. We can kind of see. Let's have a look. This is FDM printed. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm struggling to see some layer lines and stuff, but you can see, yeah, there is a bit of like a thicker kind of like finish on there. Like get it in the light or something. Probably notice it a bit more around here. But elsewise, see this, it fills things in pretty well. And that's just using that spray stuff. Paternal leave, parental leave right now. Victor, no time to paint. I live vicariously through these live streams. Yeah, I used to be. I feel you, buddy. You're well welcome. And look, and you and me, and these other guys, we're painting this dragon together. That's what we're doing. Yeah. We're making some good progress. We're gonna have a finished Tiamat. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I am excited to have this guy. Sorry, Her Majesty up on a shelf. I don't even have any like campaign planned or anything for it, but I was thinking of some like video kind of stuff for it, so it'll get used. But I always wanted a Tiamat because I used to be running that. That Horde of the Dragon Queen, Tyranny of Dragons campaign, like ages ago. And so that was going to be for the penultimate encounter at the end. I definitely want to see if I can get... What do we got? Blood Red? Slaughter Red. Slaughter Red looks good. It's more of a desaturated. Blood Red. Slaughter Red. Flesh. I'm just thinking about blending or shading some of like these darker sections. A little bit of a richer red or something. Once you have it painted, you put it in every campaign. Just right. You know what? Just like right at the start. Bam. Tiamat. Team wipe right at the start. I should just put it just like and like new fresh players. Welcome to D&D. This is what a D20 is. Blah blah blah. Bam. Tiamat straight at the start. I do like that. I do. Yeah. You gotta teach him quick. You gotta teach him right at the start. All right. I am not sure which one I'm gonna use. Let's start with this kind of like flesh color, I think. And I did want some of that sandy color too. Where did I put that? Whoa. The hell is it got? There we go. Got it. Sand. Boop. And that, we don't need that. I'm wanting to try and decide between these reds. Let's see. I'm gonna get a little palette too. Put this aside. Don't need that anymore. Tiamat swoops down from the sky. Roll initiative. Oh, you know what? Speaking of like music, sound effects and stuff, I saw there was a new update for the Stream Deck software recently. I don't know if it came out like today or a few days ago or something, but I saw that now you can embed. What was it? You can embed almost like sound files and stuff into it, and that had me excited because now I could probably potentially put together some like cool little layouts and profiles that have like all set up like sound effect. I haven't tested it yet, so I might be getting carried away, but potentially it would be great to be able to kind of like pre-make some Steam profiles, Stream Deck profiles that we can that I can just share with you folks. You go like, I need a Tiamat campaign, something. Boom. Use the Atmoseeker profile. Bam. Boom. Dragon sound effect. Smoke. DMX light. Boom. That turns on. I can do all the like multi-action stuff for you guys. That'll be good. I've heard about this Spotify add-on. I recently unsubscribed from Spotify. So if I'm going to test it properly, I have to resubscribe to it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait until payday next month. That's good. All right, I'm going to see which of these reds I want. I have a feeling it's this one, the blood red one. I would hope that the folks that made the add-on for Spotify are kind of like aware of it. Maybe I should reach out on like Twitter or something. Let them know. Maybe they don't know. Okay, I gotta see what this blood red is. That is a very blood red. I can slice myself. That blood red is pretty good. I think I'm happy to go that. Although there is a slaughter red. Let's see that. Let's see what that one's like. This one's a little. I see why they call it slaughter red. You got a little bit of bones in there. A little bit of bones pasting in with it. Well, this pigment's quite good though. Ooh, it's a tough choice. The slaughter red, it's a bit more desaturated though. I don't know. I'm just kind of slicing up my hand with this stuff. I think we're gonna have to go the blood red. I like the sound of that though. But yeah, we can see it sliced up. What we could do? We can paint on your hand. This is like some Harry Potter stuff. You got like the pen. Here we go. I can sub to the channel. Whoop whoop. Man, I am gonna have to change out this water. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. But God, it's hot. I want it to cool down. But usually in the past, kind of where I live, we would have hot weather. There'd be like maybe 3 or 4 days, hot weather, and then rainstorm would come through. Like something to kind of like cool things off. But we haven't had rain come through for like, I mean, it's been weeks. So I love like when the big rainstorms come through. Kind of get. I don't know about that actually. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's just kind of getting a little bloody under his eyes and stuff. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, gotta feather it a bit. I am not sure about this. What are you doing, Seb? I just thought to kind of like add a little bit of contrast here. Hang on, let's switch to this guy. I think you guys are the best metric for things here. Like if it doesn't look good here on camera, then it doesn't look good. This is kind of where I was going. A little bit of shadow. Yeah, I think that looks good. A little bit of shadow there. A little bit of this. Minus 10 degrees. Oh boy. Yeah, I would swap. I love the cold. My wife hates it though. So I don't know how we're married. But yeah, we've got like, what you call it? So we're in like high 20s, low 30s. That's like, yeah, Celsius. And yeah, and sometimes the odd 40 degree day. And it is just not going anywhere. What the hell did I put in there? Put in sand golem. I don't know what I'm doing here. I have to remember, whatever I do here, I have to do it to the other side. Maybe this is what this needed, just like a little bit of shading. Because we had stuff come through. I just gotta like trust the process a bit. Oh, 39. Is that us? 39 degrees? Are you in Victoria as well? Is that you somewhere else? Let me see. What the heck are you? Where I gotta brace myself emotionally for this weather. Tomorrow, we've got 29 degrees tomorrow. It heats up over the weekend, though. 31 on Friday, 37 on Saturday. A tiny little splash of rain on Sunday, just enough to make it humid and uncomfortable. And then it's just 29, 30. It's cool on Thursday, though. 20 for us. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, 39, jeez. Yeah, we've got bushfires, floods, sharks, jellyfish. Oh boy, it has been a chaotic start to the year. Really feel for a lot of folks that have been really affected by things. thankfully, me and the family we're too far in the suburbs. Flesh up this tongue a bit here. Sometimes with these speed paints, you never know exactly how it's going to turn out until it dries. I kind of get an idea, rough idea. Oh man, I am off behind the scenes. I'm loving that I switched this camera to here to have the gimbal one, just for the amount, especially on these like big monsters where you kind of like painting things. It's so much of it. Like I remember last week when we were streaming, it was so hard to kind of just keep things focused and together. And now this is a bit better. Actually, quite like bringing that flesh on there. That's quite good. And getting some of that teeth. Nice work, Seb. Just completely whiffed that one. Yeah. Classic Australia is right. And yeah, the wife is just on like spider watch. She's like saying, I kill another one. I kill a ton. There's more babies. There's more babies coming through. You need to kill them. It's like, oh man, they just. I'm not as scared of the spiders as she is, so I'm the designated spider killer. But yeah, they are coming inside as well. Those guys. Man, I feel like John had messaged. He messages us every now and then, where he says if the down under the Australia is basically the drow, because we got all the spider stuff. We're deep underground and stuff. So I think he was right, like spot on about. Just the drow must have like Australian accents, I think. Man, yeah, I definitely want to. Since the school holidays are almost up, I gotta run my son's D&D game. He desperately wanted to play a little bit before ending the school holidays, so I gotta put like a little adventure in the game. I did get a cool book that came in finally. It was for this. You may have seen it on like ads. I don't know. Once you look it up, get bombarded with a whole bunch of ads for a whole bunch of stuff. But this was something called Quarter Shots. So it's a cool little book of like, double page spreads, and it's just like these are all the notes you need for like a dungeon. I thought that would be really fun to just kind of have something really prepared, ready to go, that I can just pick up and run. And they look really cool, so I really want to test out those with the kids, if I can. So I might give those a shot. The problem is, though, like, I can't run. He's 7, so I can't really run straight D&D with him. It's a little bit too complicated. So I'm trying to work out a new, and naturally he's like, I want to be wizard, Dad. It's like, oh, damn, son, that is just like one of the most complicated ones. Like you want to cast spells and stuff, huh? I can't, guys. I don't want to break his heart and stuff. So now I'm just trying to think of like, oh man, how do I make this magic system for him? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a smart kid, but also it's like, I don't I don't want you to sit down. You can't sit down with like the classic 5e spell descriptions and pick them apart. They have to be kind of like simplified. So I'm trying to kind of like work out a simple magic system because he likes to be creative with the stuff too. Where it would be like, I want to summon this rat spell. It's going to be like a rat tornado. It's going to like swirl around, and then after a second, it's going to like catch fire, and I want to see what happens. And like that, that's great, man. Well, I'll let it happen. But yeah, it's just kind of. I want to be able to kind of like put some kind of rules around it. Not enough, not the kind of amount of rules that hinder creativity or anything, but just enough that kind of you have to be a little bit more like strategic about things. I think just a little bit, just a dash. I see that looks good. A little bit of shadow in there, in that crack. There's a lot of like subtleties to these. Like you think it's just straight red on this dragon, but like no, man, you gotta kind of like come in. And we got layers of stuff here. Okay, a little bit of layering in there. I actually quite enjoying this. Coming in darker here. See, I've got a lot of those contrast paints. I'm going to blend them with other contrast paints. And a little water to kind of like wet blend them off, I guess. I don't want to thin them out, but I do want to. I don't know, kind of like that. This kind of like brings out his cheekbones a bit, I reckon. This guy. Good. Yeah. Hey, mate. Long time no see. May some of the rules from Hero Quest behind you might help. Yeah, we play a little bit of Hero Quest. That's true. And that I think they did enjoy that quite a bit. Maybe that's a pretty good idea. I think he liked it. I think there just wasn't enough spells for him. He kind of wanted to be a bit more creative with the spells. Kind of like... Because Hero Quest, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was once you cast the spell, you can't spell it. You can't spell it again. You can't cast it again for the rest of that adventure. Like, the rest of that quest. Which is kind of sucky, because like sometimes you want to be able to cast things multiple times. I don't know, maybe I should just try it with them. I mean, Hero Quest is pretty badass. I should try and convince my pal to run some Hero Quest for me. So I wouldn't mind playing some Hero Quest. I'm always the one running it. I'm always the Zargon. Oh, I need a little bit of that guy. I think just up the back here. Oh, so I lost it. I definitely lost it. Here we go. It's looking all right. This guy is looking a little bit more painted than how we started, which is always a good sign. I do like that. I do like that I can look at it and I can see a difference. It's just kind of dawning on me like the amount of like, maybe it's just because it's the head or something and I'm being quite meticulous about it, but like, oh boy, I don't want this to be the whole body. I think it's that. It must be that. That just like, I'm just working on the head. This is kind of like little bits and pieces. There are rings that allow you to store a spell of your choice and cast a second time. I did see there was that ring, actually, now that you think about it, now that you say it. It doesn't... Does it ever say in any of the quests of like when you are supposed to get these magic items, or you just meant to kind of like just have the gold and then like get to buy that stuff? Because there doesn't seem like, because we've done maybe 4-ish quests or something, and I was like, they don't really have a huge amount of gold to buy much stuff. I feel like magic items would be quite expensive, but I wonder, yeah. I wonder if it's because I wonder if there are any future quests that say, "Hey, in this chest, there's a spell ring or something." I think the thing is, he wants to be creative with the spells, so he wants to be able to kind of like read a situation and just make up his own spell. So I think what I'm kind of toying with the idea of basically almost like a card system. Very simple, very simple. Where you have like, all right, he knows these forms of spells. He knows beam, a radius kind of spell, and then maybe like some kind of like tornado version of it. So then he could basically combine things to make different types of effects. And maybe based off a dice roll, it says how powerful that spell is, or something. I don't know. But I think what I want is I want him to be able to be creative with it, but still have... You still gotta have some, like, strategy to things, I guess. So I don't want to hinder him too much, but also don't want to... I don't know. Don't want to hold it back with the, like... imagination, but also kind of like want him to have like, oh, I gotta be a little bit strategic. I'm gonna save these big spells for like the bad guy at the end. Maybe the dice roll is ascending, right? Like maybe bigger dice is bigger. I don't know. Like kind of like how you use a D12 for like a great axe or something. Like maybe you kind of. Maybe have different spells, use different sized dice or something. I don't know. I'm thinking here. Man, my paint is just like drying on this palette. It's so hot in here. At least this is all going to like dry very quickly. I don't mind that little bit of shade there. That little shade there is good. There's expansions coming out very soon. Oh, interesting. Next week to a month called Wizards of Morcar. It gives the wizard some new spells. Quests. There are quests for artifacts. Okay, interesting. Okay, I like that. So I might have to go delving into the hero quest a bit. Thanks for the recommend there. Yeah, I'm always keen to kind of check these guys out. Because I have a few of the... You're right, I've got a few of the boxes behind me. A few of these ones. I've got a couple of the expansions that I would love to play and stuff, so... Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to dust off that stuff. I mean, heck, the character sheets are simple enough. Oh, I just thought I'd give a little bit more to that tongue. There we go. I feel like I'm just going to have to let this guy dry before I can come back to it properly. Man. But he's looking all right. I like you could pop this guy on the table and he would be okay. So we've got definitely more of a red dragony head. Man, yeah, this don't look good. I don't know why this guy's so shiny. How can I bring that guy's gloss down a bit? It's maybe I could dry brush some like gray onto him or something. I've got some like matte paint or something. Use the dread spells from the dread sorceress. That is that is a cool idea, actually. He probably would like the dread spells. Little guy, little dark wizard guy. All right. I reckon that's I am cooked in here. It is way too hot. But this was fun to get a little bit more paint on this guy. You see, this is how it is. We're gonna keep chipping away at it. I think next week, maybe even if I can't like hold deer and help myself, I reckon we'll get onto like the wings and the tail and stuff. Oh, well, we are getting close. We are getting very close. So we got the heads. I'm pretty happy with this head. How the progress tonight. We might have to kind of like touch it up a bit here and there. But yeah, I'm happy how this is coming together. You can almost look at it from the front here and see like, ooh, that looks like a, yeah, it almost looks, yeah, see from here. Sup, folks? That almost looks like a done deal, right? So we'll think about this. Okay. So next week we will come back to this, work on the body and the wings, maybe. Maybe even we'll see if something else comes up during the week, but we've got some stuff that we're working on visual wise for the next season of Atmoseeker, so I've got to get back into that. We are on the tail end of school holidays, so I'll be able to get back more into the swing of making things, which will be exciting. But it'd be cool to have a finished T-mat as well. All right, yeah, I need this weather. This weather to cool down as well. Coming in here to film stuff. Oh, I'm just in the garage. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Make sure you can like just chip away at those big projects. Come in, just do a little dot of just come in, just touch it with a brush. Walk out, peace out, come back. These things take time. You enjoy them. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye. Bye.